Okay, guys, so we are back with another question. I'm excited about this one. This
I am too. I'm a little scared, but I'm excited, yes.
Okay, so do you think that black women are the most imitated but the least desired?
Absolutely. Yes. It's been like that since day one, honestly. Oh God, how can I?
Yeah, where do I begin?
Where do I begin? Just let's go back to our image. Back in the day, literally, if we want to take it back to like slavery times, God, I hate myself right now for not remembering her name, but there was this African American woman who was literally, her body was put on display in a museum. She had, you remember her? I forgot her name.
She was real thick,
real curvy. Would be considered what the body of an Instagram model in today's society.
That's very
very busty boobs, tiny
that
waist, big
and
booties,
thick
thighs. Yeah. And they put her on display as like a clown, like nothing positive, as if like, look at this extraterrestrial creature. Like, something. And now in today's society, okay, and then going back, we used to get clowned for our nose, our lips, our lip. Oh my God, as a kid I used to get teased for my lips, and my best friend she has the most beautiful full lips. She used to not even want to put anything on her lips because of how much she would get teased.
I've heard of women saying that they didn't even like their butt and their hips because they used to get teased.
Wish they could wear like big jackets and stuff to cover it. And then we fast forward to today, and you literally have women breaking their banks to have the features that God blessed us with from day one. The same features that some people were killed for, mocked for, which include big lips, thick thighs, big butts. And, my whole thing is, society just like wants us to ignore it or just be like, just get over it. Like now in today's, people like big lips. But back in the day, we were literally clowned and dragged for having big lips. And we don't need to go get our lips done. So if we're being honest, we have Asians and Caucasians and Hispanics going out and getting their lips done. And it's almost as if like there's no, like to them, it's just like, what? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Like just the thing?
It's just the thing. It's just, there's no even thought of like, there's no credit given. I guess that's the way to put it.
I can see that why a lot of African Americans, when we see certain, and not all, because everybody not always feels this way, but when we see certain other, races do certain things, and then they say, this was, I don't know, Balenciaga or whatever, those little fashion,
Vogue
major
loves
fashion
doing
show.
that. Oh, look at
and
these
then it's
cool
like,
braids.
This is where this came from, and we're like, nuh-uh, girl, we've been wearing cornrows and we've been doing all these different types of looks for so long, and we got shamed for it. So you're saying that you think it's the fact that we don't get credit and we were shamed for this.
Yeah,
before.
At least just say thank you. For, opening, up the doors to creativity and self-expression, because I believe we were the originators. Like we influence this world, and not even just black women, black people, beyond measures, but we are never credited for it. In our music, in our culture, the way we carry ourselves, the way we talk, literally, like everything, we're never credited for it.
Do you think it's getting better?
No, I don't. I think it's getting worse. I think with I'm gonna say it, the Kardashians, they are literally culture vultures. Like,
I've never heard that term before.
Oh, I have. Social media, literally, the Shade Room refers to them as culture vultures because. There's been so many incidents, but the latest one is Kim Kardashian got some African and definitely African-inspired braids. These braids have been around since the beginning of time. And on her Instagram, she said Bo Derek-inspired braids. I don't know who the hell Bo Derek is, but from reading the comments, she's a white woman who was a model back in the 70s, 60s, I don't know, and took a famous photo shoot and some African-inspired braids with beads at the end. And social media tore Kim Kardashian apart because it's like, sweetheart, Bo Derek braids, first of all, you have a black man as your husband and you have black kids. So I'm going to need you to start acknowledging that black side, and first, instead of just stealing it, letting your your kids know they should be proud of it. This is what their culture has produced. You get what I'm saying? Rather than just sweeping it under the rug like, oh.
Would it be so much of an issue if there was some acknowledgement? Do you think that it wouldn't bother so
No,
many
that's all we
African-Americans?
want. I read all the comments, and all women are saying is just give us our
get our
props.
credit.
You could have not said African inspired braids. Just something that simple.
Yeah.
Even from there was another incident. Vogue posted. Who was it? I don't even know. Someone not black and like a very Bantu knots, and Vogue called them. Oh my God, this literally broke my heart. Like I'm like, are you serious? They called them like, check out these new twist balls or something like that. And it's like y'all like at this point, quit playing with us. That's how I'm feeling.
Remember
you know?
when Zendaya had those faux locks
And
on
they,
the red
and
carpet?
they said it looked like it smelled like
I don't know what that
weed
was.
oil,
Yeah.
some type of oil, and then you
That
go
was a
around
mess.
and you see white people in faux locks and men with their locks.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with other
Nothing
people
at
having
all.
those locks, but that was just a really ignorant
But
comment on
don't
her
call
part, of
us
course.
like. Here's the perfect example. Okay, black women, we love bright colored hair, red hair, purple hair, blue hair. It's ghetto when we wear.
Oh,
it.
it's so considered
ratchet.
so
Oh my
ghetto.
gosh, she has a hair full of bright red hair. Like,
Yeah.
Let
Yeah,
a
it's
white
considered-
person, someone else do it. You got literally people wearing different colored hairs, and it's so cool, edgy, the new wave.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everything associated with us is a negative, and then if anyone else does it who's not black, it's okay.
Yeah. And the good thing about this conversation is we're not bashing.
Not
we're
at
just
all.
opening the dialogue for other people to see the perspective that we have sometimes when we see some of these things in social media and some of these people do it in social media. What do they call that? What's that word? Appropriation?
Cultural appropriation.
appropriation.
That's the biggest thing that
Now,
is done to us.
I'm going to play, I think they say devil's advocate really quick. Now, what do you think about black women wearing that Barbie blonde hair? Would that be considered cultural appropriation? Because personally, I don't like that. I don't like it because I don't think it's attractive.
No, I totally
think it looks
understand.
like plastic hair and it just doesn't look good on our pretty brown skin. But I don't think, would that be considered?
Yes. So, and to me, no. Because I'm gonna go back in the day. Black women were always told our hair is nappy, it's not straight enough, our skin's too dark. So when I see like black women, I mean, I literally will wear every single color
Yeah, you
under
do.
the sun. And it has nothing to do with me trying to, look more Caucasian or anything like that. It's just strictly style. But there are some black women who want, because of the stereotypes,
Yeah.
straight blonde hair, blue eyes is beautiful. Anything else is like, where'd you come from?
Yeah.
I've actually had women, conversations with black women, like I just feel more comfortable and prettier in straight hair. When I
Yeah.
wear my natural hair, I just don't feel like I get as many looks or as much. So it's the society, they are conforming to the world we live in.
Not all black women, but just
Well, not all black
Yeah.
women, but the ones that I have, spoke to and who do, share that side.
I know that some, black women will say that they don't. I watched this conversation, it was about hair. And that some black women were saying that they don't want to deal with their natural hair. It's just too much work. Don't you think that sends a negative connotation to our hair?
It does, but I mean, if we're being honest, a lot of black women have never really dealt with their hair or even
Yeah,
gotten
we've been
a
kind of
chance.
permed out the womb.
Because from day one, it's straight hair, straight is right. Straight
we
is
was
good.
We were pressed and then
Pressed,
and then relaxed.
We've never gotten a chance to get to know our hair, to play in our hair until this natural way, move.
Became
Natural
like a
hair
really
became
popular.
a wave, and then people are like, okay, let me try, and they're realizing like, okay, our hair's a little bit different. We gotta have a little bit more patience. We really gotta work with it, but we're not used to that because out the womb, straight hair. But I would not say. To me, I wouldn't say that's cultural appropriation. Wearing
And just that particular shade. I was just curious what you thought about it.
No, because then if there are some people in Africa who were blonde hair,
yeah, I've seen those photos.
blue eyes. So who am I to say that black people aren't born some with blonde? So I can't just give blonde hair to white white people.
Okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough. That was good.
Oh, that was deep. That was.
This was not supposed to be this long, but that is
It wasn't, but I get real
a hot
passionate
topic.
about stuff like that. Yeah, so.
And that's why I was like, you're perfect for this. That's a hot topic, and you know, again, it's not to bash anybody. It's just creating conversation.
Yeah.
And all conversation are not comfortable, and all conversation you don't have to agree with, and you just filter out. If you agree with it, you do. If you don't, it's fine. It's a different perspective and a different opinion that maybe you never heard before.
Yeah.
So thanks, Mark.
No problem.